Blessings YouTube, and welcome to Body Rhythms. Today, the day after Thanksgiving, I thought it would be perfect to talk a little bit about indigestion and some natural remedies for indigestion. So basically, indigestion is when your body fails to produce enough digestive enzymes to break down the spicy food or the fatty food that you may have eaten. And what it does is it causes a bloating sensation. You might get an acidy taste in your mouth, or even a burning sensation in your abdominal. You could even experience pain or vomiting. So any of those could be symptoms of indigestion. So what I recommend are 3 items that, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you probably should have at least one, if not all 3 of these items in your home already. So the first thing that I recommend is apple cider vinegar. Raw organic apple cider vinegar is always my go-to just about for everything. But the reason why is because it has an alkalizing effect on your stomach. So if you're ever feeling nauseous, you can take, a teaspoon, anywhere from a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in water. You can even add honey if you'd like. If you've been throwing up, it'll help give you back some of the nutrients. And what that does is it settles your stomach like that. So that would be my #1 choice. My second go-to would be ginger. I prefer fresh ginger. If you have it, then by all means take a little piece of the root, and you can grate it into some boiling water, or you can just cut it into some boiling water if you're not able to grate it up, and just let it steep for about 10-15 minutes in the boiling water. And then you can add honey. You can also add lemon to it, and just drink that 2 or 3 times a day. The reason why ginger is good is because it helps stimulate the enzyme secretion. So it'll help your body to digest the food, and there's where you'll get the relief from the indigestion. Now, my third and final one is baking soda. Baking soda is like an antacid. Remember the Alka-Seltzer, plop, plop, fizz, fizz? It's the same principle. So if you take about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, in a half a cup to a cup of water, the water, make sure the water that you use is warm, or at least room temperature. Anytime you drink cold liquids, it stays in your stomach. You ever drink something and you move about and you hear it jiggle in there, you hear it sloshing about? That's because it was too cold for your body to absorb it. So you want to make sure that the water is at least room temperature, if not lukewarm, and then just drink that 2 or 3 times a day, and you'll see that it'll work really quickly. I remember as a child the first time I did it, and it was funny because you drink it, when it goes in the water, it's fizzing and bubbling and it looks exciting. Then when you drink it, you're like, this is not working, this is not working. Then all of a sudden you give this big burp, and your stomach is relieved. So that was it for Body Rhythms for today, with the natural remedies for indigestion. Thank you for watching. If you've liked my video, please like it, please share, and be sure to subscribe. And thank you again for watching. Blessings.